Good evening. It is Monday. I'm not going to shout on holiday. It's Monday, 22nd of March. Wow, what a weekend. Thank you for those that have joined us. It's going to be a very short one this evening. 16 people watching already, so please make sure you say hello, etc. All we're going to do really is just talk about the weekend, have a little natter about it. We're going to have a look at the Reveal album. So if you took part in the 48-hour build, there is a Reveal album on the Model Officers Mess Facebook page. I think everybody is in there that I can think of. Don't know. Hopefully, you will have seen the message I put up. But yeah, what a weekend! So we do a birthday bash every year, and this year we had 30 people volunteer to get involved from the Model Officers Mess, from podcasts, that being the Model Geeks and the Plastic Posse, and the guys from the Netherlands from the Scale Models for Vets. They all said they get involved, and this year I have to say a massive thank you, because we have got at least 22 finishes out of the 30 participants, which is amazing. I know a couple have dropped out from that 30 for personal reasons, other bits and pieces. So I hope you're all well. And yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just introduce who is with us, and then I'll whack over to the chat and etc. etc. So first up, we've got Lewis. Hi, Lewis. You all right?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Are you recovered?
Just about, I think. I've been out today, took kids to school, picked them up, and that's about all I've done. And tidied up.
And tidied up. Yeah, I've that's one thing I've done today is I've gone around the hobby room and made it, spruced it up, made it nice, put everything away that I didn't want to look at. You know what I mean? I won't mention the kit and all that sort of stuff. So cool. Let's see who else is in. We've got Stefan. Hi, Stefan. How are you?
Good evening. I'm good.
Recovered from the weekend?
A little bit.
Still got a bit to go then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Cool. Well, thanks for being with us. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
As I say, it's only going to be a short one, so you can get off and after bed, because obviously you're an hour in front of us here, so it's 8 o'clock in the Netherlands, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Oh, my maths is good, you see. I've been practicing. And we're also joined by the Making Models Carl. Here he is.
Hello.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm good, man. Unfortunately, you weren't able to take part in the build this year, which I know you were gutted about.
I was very, very, very gutted. It's good to see such good participation, though. Compared to the last few years, we probably had more people this year than we have in the last 2 put together. So it's been excellent.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's the problem with group builds is you get a lot of people say, yeah, I want to do it. And then for personal reasons or whatever, they just don't get involved. So, which is a real shame. But, you know, I do understand.
It is what it is.
Lives. So.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's all about me, Carl. Sorry?
Sometimes real life does take over.
It does, yes. And it's a good reminder that it's not all about me. So,
I thought it was.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I'm going to go through the chat very quickly. Let's see. Dexterous Craft and Nat, of course, she's in the background. I know she is, but she's saying good evening, James. Good evening to everybody as well, I guess. We got Jan Mayfield saying good evening all.
Evening, John.
Good evening, John.
We've got the wonderful Lisa saying good evening. Good evening, Lisa.
Evening, wife. She's actually sitting right behind me.
Obviously, Carl there saying good evening. So, evening, Carl. We got Mark Ewing saying good evening to everyone.
Evening, Mark.
Evening.
Well done, Mark. I love that build.
We're going to skip past Mark's build, unfortunately.
All right.
No, he did a good job. He confused me, but I'll come to that in a bit. Johnny Burton, one of the admins for the page, is there saying good evening, guys. Evening, Johnny.
Evening, Johnny.
Evening, Johnny.
We got Panzer there saying good evening, folks.
Evening, Panzer.
Evening, Panzer.
Ian Douthwaite saying good evening.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Ian.
We've got the ambassador for Models for Heroes here as well. Saying good evening, one and all.
Luke. How do, Luke?
Evening, Luke.
Good evening, Luke.
We've also got Stuart Tucker there saying wash hands, wash hands. We got Facebook users saying good evening all. Hope you're well. My Facebook for some reason is not updating, so I can't tell you who that is. That could be one of 2 or 3 people. And I'm waffling because I'm hoping it updates.
Let me take a look.
No, why is it not telling me?
Doesn't like you.
Oh, Joe Middleton, I believe that is. No, that's not Joe Middleton.
No,
it's Danny.
Joe Middleton.
It's Danny. Danny from the Netherlands. He's been involved in the group build. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong part of my Facebook group. Ooh.
Good evening, Danny.
Evening, Danny.
Evening, Danny.
Joel Middleton is there saying hello.
Evening, Joel.
Evening, Joel.
We got Jackie Stevens there as well saying hi, good evening, everyone.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Evening, Jacqueline.
And Miranda there saying good evening, guys.
Hi, Miranda.
Evening, Miranda.
And Danny just reminded me it's Danny from the Netherlands. Okay then.
Hi, Danny from the Netherlands.
So there you go. You got 22. Well, we had 22 people watching. It's gone down to 1, but
yeah, I'm scared
doesn't matter. That's fine. Cool. So one thing I did want to do, just because he's here, and because out of the 22 people watching, there may be people that don't really know what this is all about and what's been about for the last 48 hours. So first off, I want to do this because he's in the chat.
So hello guys, and I'm making a short appearance. So firstly, congratulations to the model.
Dead right, it's a short appearance. That's Luke Carswell. He I'm so sorry, Luke. I was just mucking about, honestly. Obviously, Luke, among other people, gave us messages throughout the weekend. And I won't put you all the way through it. But basically what he does is he explains a little bit about Models for Heroes, etc. So I shouldn't be rude. Let's listen to what Luke's got to tell us.
So hello guys, and I'm making a short appearance. So firstly, congratulations to the Model Officers Mess and happy birthday. And I just wanted to say what an amazing thing you're all doing. You know, not just James and the guys that are running this over the weekend, but everyone that's taking part, everyone that's donating. It's fantastic. And let me tell you that every single penny that is raised will make such a difference to the lives of lots and lots of people, the beneficiaries from Models for Heroes. It will make such a huge difference. It's been proven time and time again how this hobby can really help these guys and girls that are struggling as a result of their service, whether they be veterans or members of the emergency services. It is so important. So unfortunately, and apologies, I'm unable to take part in the build itself, but what I wanted to do was just send a little message to everyone that's taking part, everyone that's supporting the whole weekend, the build, the charity and everything, and just say what a great job you're all doing. Keep going, lots of coffee, make sure you take a break, and enjoy your weekend, enjoy your builds. And from me and from Models for Heroes and from all the beneficiaries, it's very much appreciated. You're doing a fantastic thing. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks very much. See you later.
So yeah, there you go. Luke is the ambassador for Models for Heroes, a great charity that I volunteer in, and that was what the weekend was partly about, was raising some money and awareness for the charity, but also the models themselves, and getting some guys to sit around, and girls and children to sit around and make a model over the weekend in the 48-hour period. And yeah, I think it went well. What are your thoughts on how the weekend went, Stefan?
That was a great weekend. I loved it. It was a lot of fun, and had a lot of fun building the model. So it was a great weekend for me. Yeah. Good.
It's really good, and yeah, it was a great model for you as well. Very good build. So,
thank you,
Lewis. What are your thoughts on how the weekend went?
Looking back on it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And can't wait for next year. Although during the weekend it was stressful, especially when we got onto the Sunday, thinking, "Oh my God, why did I choose a kit like this? Why couldn't I have just chosen something smaller and simpler?" But no, I don't have any regrets in choosing the kit I chose, because it's what I wanted. It's the type of kit I enjoy doing. So yeah, I thought, other than that, it went really well. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Looking forward to next year. with a simpler kit, maybe a diorama with some lights in, and
something simpler like a diorama with some lights in.
yeah,
very good, Lewis.
Yeah, that works. We talked about this off air. Honestly, don't.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I did read it, but
Okay. Obviously, Cole, you weren't here, and
No, I was busy working. Unfortunately, it was a very, very busy weekend.
I do owe you a massive thank you for popping in any opportunity you could. Your support was very, very welcome. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
But did you enjoy watching what you watched? Because I know you.
I did. It was very good. It's good. I was watching rather just pining to be there, to be honest.
Yeah, sorry.
But
I've
okay.
got a surprise. Yeah, next year. We're already talking about next year.
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to come to that in a little while. But we've got a surprise. Hadn't planned this. It's very ad hoc, but the ambassador is here himself.
Hey up, Luke.
Hello, Luke.
How are you, Luke? You all right?
Yeah, I'm very well, mate. Very well. I've been trying to catch up on the reruns today, but obviously there's 3 days worth that I'm trying to condense into like 8 hours. But from what I've seen so far, what a great weekend. Everyone seemed to jump on board and good stuff. And just apologies that I couldn't take part, unfortunately. Work was in the way.
You were probably just as busy as me, Luke.
Yeah. It is what it is.
No apologies required. At the end of the day, like that's life, right? We all have to do stuff to pay the bills and all that sort of stuff. So no, it's fine.
Yeah, you can definitely pencil me in for next year. As long as I've got notice, I'll make sure I'm not at work.
Well,
I'll jump on board.
That's really good that you said that, because I'm about to give you 365 days notice.
That's sorted. It's in the diary.
And a bit more, because I've not done my maths properly. But anyway, I've been practicing all day and it's still not right. But anyway, I'm tired.
Good stuff.
Let me just quickly go over to the chat, make sure I'm up to date. Mark Ewan is just saying there, Lewis needs to get a Hellcat next year. Yes. Yeah, I might make the theme Hellcats. You never know. That's giving me an idea. Panzer's just saying, M18 Hellcat with tracks. Yeah, you were on the same line I was. There you go. Don Pedro's joined us as well. Hi, Don. And I woke up this morning bleary-eyed and quite funny. I actually dashed to my bedroom door because I thought, oh shit, I've got to be live soon. I realised I hadn't, and I just swore. So I'm sorry for anyone that might be watching that might blush. So I apologise for that. But it was quite funny because the wife was asleep, and I was like, do I go back to bed or do I stay up? I don't know. What do I do? But anyway, so what I did do is I being solely worried about everything else, I quickly grabbed my phone and checked something, and hang on, I know what I've not done. How can I do that without doing that? Okay, we'll do that, and I'll just look over into the corner and pretend I didn't see anything. So I'm just gonna zip over to the Just Giving page for an update, and now I've refreshed my page. I'm gonna have to waffle because it's not quite refreshed. Oh god, this is going really well. For your live update, here we are. There you go. 76%, 77% of our which is £770, and that's gone up a little bit since this morning. And a huge thank you for everyone that's donated.
That's awesome.
It's there has been points where I didn't think we'd get to the 50%, so I'm taken aback by that. Thank you. But I will say this. Those pockets are still deeper still. So if you don't know already, this is how you could donate. So we're going to be on for probably another 20, 30 minutes, something like that, just under the hour or around about the hour. We're going to talk about a few bits and pieces that we've been brainstorming. Some of us have been brainstorming in different ways. We'll mention that, and we'll go through a quick look at all the builds. Now, the Facebook group reveal album has got finished and incomplete builds in it, and the reason for that is I want everybody that got involved to post up something. It doesn't matter if you didn't finish; it's all about the taking part, nothing more. You know, there isn't an overall winner, because that's not the point. The point is the overall winner is the charity. So if you haven't posted your pics up, you've got a couple of minutes before I do that. So post up minimum 3 or maximum, 3 pictures in the reveal album, top of the Facebook page for the Model Officers Mess. Right now, I didn't write any of this down, so it's all ad hoc, so I do apologise.
Some things don't change.
No. Let's talk about next year. So, right. He says, quickly grabbing the calendar that's not ready, so I can get the date right. Otherwise, I'll muck it right up. So next year, I'm giving you advance warning that the dates will change very slightly. Now, there is a reason for this, and you can call me selfish, or you can call my wife selfish. It's up to you. But my wife's birthday is on the 18th, which is the Friday March next year. So, as you possibly could understand, I don't think she'll be too amused if I spend 48 hours with you when I should be spending in treating her to some time. So, next year, officially, we'll be starting on the 25th of March.
No, you're not. No, you're not doing it.
That's Nat's birthday.
What?
You just dropped Lewis right in it.
Another dilemma, James.
So I'll be there.
No, it's not. It's not. It just means the bribery's just increased in value. That's all. I'll have a chat with you, Nat, later.
That's fine. Do it for the 25th, James. It just means that you and Lewis just, like I say, have to doubly make it worth my while.
Oh, do you know what?
Well, how about that? I'll make you a promise. If we do it on the 25th, I will do a solo happy birthday live just for you.
Oh, go on. I'm sold.
There you go.
Wow. Jesus,
Well done,
look, if I
man.
knew it'd be that easy, I've just booked loads of stuff already. Damn it. Yeah, and I'm going to. And this is recorded live, Luke. So we've got proof that you promised it, so that we will take care on that.
No problem at all.
Yeah, don't worry, Nat. We will. Yeah, I've got. You've given me a couple of ideas, and we will make it special for you. And thank you for your sacrifice. It's duly noted.
Yeah, it's a charity. You're all right, James.
Yeah. So next year, 25th of March, it'll be 48 hours as always. We'll start at probably roughly around about the same time, so sort of 7:30, something around that. With the build starting officially at 8 o'clock. Now, one caveat to that, and which I need to point out, is that I know Stefan and his crew are potentially up for it as well. I mean, a year's a long time, so we can't hold you to it. But anyone that's outside of the UK and in a different time zone, we'll stick to similar sort of rules. So if it's a case of you can start with us with the UK, or you can start in your own time zone. But we'll work around that. We've got a year to organise all that part. The podcast guys, they've already said that they would be interested. Obviously, a year is a long time, and I can't promise who would be there, but we're going to try and get them in. I've got a couple other people in which have tentatively said they may be able to do something. So some other special guests, and that may mean what we do is we bring those. We might do a part where instead of asking you to be with us for 2 live streams of the day, we might ask you to be with us for 1, so we can get other people in different time zones. But that's for the organisers to work out, isn't it? But yeah, so hopefully we've got a year to organise it. We're going to do similar sort of format as we've done this year, because I think this year worked really, really well, and I certainly loved the live stream, etc. Element. So we've got a year to get special messages from people, maybe persuade people that are well known to get involved. I don't know. We'll see. The sky's the limit. But yeah, so. There you go. That's official. It's the 25th of March next year. Thank you, Nat. I'm gonna listen to it all year, reminding me, it's on my birthday. Yeah, so that's official. That's hot off the press. So I hope you can join us for that, and I will obviously post up, etc. The other thing in which I decided today, which is a bit of a surprise will be a surprise to everybody. Those that are part of the Model Officers Best will know this in advance, but we are running a Model of the Year competition, of which you can put your work in, etc., etc. So, one thing in which I've chosen to do is on everybody's behalf that finished their build, the 3 pictures that you'll see in a while will be entered into the Model of the Year competition as well. Anybody that has not finished their build, once they have finished their build, that build qualifies for the Model of the Year competition and will be entered as well. So if you haven't finished your build, don't worry, take your time, but that will go into that competition as well. Obviously, that competition, there is a trophy. It'll be a friendly competition, and it will be chosen who is won. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that yet. We talked about admins. We also talked to maybe a vote. So what we might do is we might put it out to everybody, like the 2,000 plus members of the group, to make a vote. And then if there's a tie or anything, the admins can chip in. I don't know. We'll work that out. That's not to the end of the year, so we've got time. But all your kits, all your builds that you made, because you made the effort, go straight into that competition. No questions. Okay? So that's that. Sorry, just chat weirdly because I'm trying to figure out where I am and what I'm doing. Don Pedro tells me that's his honeymoon that date. Well, yeah, I'm going to skip past that, Don. I'm not going to get myself in trouble. Says that you've heard of ISM live crew renditions of Happy Birthday? ?
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
Oh yes, it will be a rendition to remember. And what I'll do is I'll actually record it for you, and I'll have it put onto a disc, a gold disc, obviously, because you're worth gold. And I'll send that to you as a gift from all of us. And you can play it back to yourself to your heart's content.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Careful, James. That hole's getting deeper.
Can you hear me? Right. Okay. So, that's Danny. Danny's saying, "Are we allowed in then?" I'm assuming that's are you invited to? Yes. Those that took part this year, it's on an automatic. If you want to join in again, you're more than welcome. Hold that thought. I'll come back to you in a second. Panzer's just saying, question, will Luke be singing the altered images version of Happy Birthday?
I've got a plan already. I've got a plan, and it won't be that.
Lewis,
on the 25th of March, 2022, you'll have to tune in and watch.
No budgie smugglers.
No.
There will be a costume.
Just give me warning if I need to wear my mankini, Luke.
No, I'm not having a mankini. That's not on.
Oh, my version of Dream Boys.
Yeah. I got to be honest, when I look at Lewis, I don't think Dream Boys. Miranda says scale models for vets are in for next year. That's brilliant news.
Awesome.
Plastic Posse's there saying format is terrific, lots of fun. Thank you very much. That's really appreciated. We need some Aussie guys involved on the Bench podcast. Yes,
That'd be cool.
You're absolutely right, and an invitation is whizzing their way to him as I speak. And hopefully, with a year's notice, they should be able to pencil it in. So the downside to that will be that the 48-hour live feed may well be 48 hours, which means we're going to have to be really adult about it. And
hold on. Well, stop. Be what?
I'll explain that concept later.
All right.
But we might have to be a bit adult about it and have different hosts and all that sort of stuff to accommodate the 48 hours. I like the idea of it, but I am a little worried that the health and safety aspect, if I'm honest, because I don't want to encourage anybody to not sleep, because that's the wrong idea. That's not what it's about. So, like I say, a year to go. I want to try and get, the idea being is I want to try and get a modeler, at least one modeler from every continent of the world. That's my aim.
Oh.
So if you know of anybody, if you're friends with a model maker in the Americas, for example, South America, that sort of place, give us a shout. Tell them, see if they're interested. Australia, etc., etc. I'm not going to do all the continents because my geography was rubbish. Just basically those big bits of land that are surrounded by sea. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, that's my aim. That would be cool. Yeah. Do you know what? I bet there is a model maker in Antarctica right now. I bet you. And he's probably not watching, but I bet he's there.
He might be watching.
Well, you might be. If you're there in the 27 watching, put a message in the chat. Let us know.
Yeah, say hello.
Hello. Dexterous Crafter saying, I haven't, Ian. That's not a good thing. Yes. Yes, I'm not going to. Don Pedro says 25th of March is right. Yes, gotcha. That's your honeymoon, when your honeymoon starts. Well, congratulations. I just thought, if you're going on honeymoon, if you're in the Bahamas or the Seychelles,
take a kit.
Take a camera.
Take a kit. So, just a quick one. Panzer Koenig saying, guys and gals, you did something really brilliant over the weekend. He has to dash the commute to work call. So, thanks for coming along, Panzer.
Thanks, Panzer, and thanks for your comment there.
Cheers, buddy. So what we could do is, once we've got the list of the modelers on each continent, if we're missing one, then we get Don to take his honeymoon in the continent that we're missing. He takes the kit, uses the Wi-Fi, problem solved. There you go. The artist was very nice at that time of year.
Yeah, I'm liking that idea. I'm glad you proposed that, but yes. Steve Jones, Scale Modelling Site. Evening all.
Evening, Steve.
Evening, Steve.
And apparently Don's been told no.
He has no choice. He has to go.
I'm sure. I've no question on that. Joe's just pointing out that he hopes Don is up for the Antarctic. So anyway, we'll work on that. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. That's my hope. Is if we can make it truly worldwide, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So enough of me nattering. 26 of you watching. If you haven't said hello already, please make sure you do, because we get lonely otherwise, and we get a bit worried because people are sitting in the dark there watching us, thinking, "Who's he? How did I get onto this channel?" Right. So what I want to do. Enough of me waffling on for no reason. Wattling? Is that a word? Did I get a word wrong or right? I don't know. Cool. So we're still at £770. Do you know what? There's 20. Oh, hello. That's jumped up. There's 30 of you. It's £1 each. Come on, guys. Get on there and give us a donation. And let's try and break that 800 mark tonight. before we go off air. That would be fantastic. So if you don't know how to do it, do this. I'm going to so miss these buttons when we go back to the I have to make some other ones up just for fun. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go over to the reveal album, and we are going to do just that. We're going to reveal everybody's work. Hang on a second. Crunch, crunch, crunch. We're just going to have a little wander through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it full screen because it's all about the participants. What I'll also do is if anyone could not message me right now, that would be handy because you will come up on my screen. And I don't want.
You just asked for that now, don't you? You know that.
I know. And I thought it as soon as I said it. It's like, damn it. Anyway, right. So this is the reveal album. With every group build we do on the Model Officers Mess, we will put up an album for you to reveal your work. Oh, hang on a second. That's not going to work, is it? I've just marked that right up. Oh, okay. No, maybe not. That's cool. I'm not as silly as I look. Yeah, anyway, stunned silence. So thank you for that, guys. So our first one up, hopefully, there we go. It's Danny. Danny with his very small, hardly putting the effort in diorama. Wow. Yes, thank you, Danny. That's that is a build and a half. Yes, well done. That's very cool. Basically, just for those that maybe don't know, I need to clarify this. Danny actually built the vehicle in the foreground. The rest wasn't built. Is that right, Stefan? I've got that right, haven't I?
The rest he built earlier. He's going to make a diorama from the tiger in the back between the lights with a Strabo crane above it. He lifts the turret.
Yes, indeed. So it's a little tongue-in-cheek, shall we say? I think it's the best way to describe that. But yes, it's a great diorama, and I really like it. I like it a lot. And we saw it when the rest of the lights were off, so in the dark. And it is illuminating the model absolutely fantastically. So it's a great
very
build.
nice. Yeah,
great build. This is the vehicle itself that he put together in the 48 hours, along with the trailer and the boomstick. Great work. I like it very much. And that's his 3 that he's entered. So thank you for Danny. That was really, really cool. You put the cat amongst the pigeons with the diorama, but you know, we'll get you back next year. Oh God, I can't believe I'm even talking about this plane.
it's not bad, is it?
I'll tell you what, it'd be all right when you get some paint on it.
Yeah.
This is Mark Ewan's effort, the Edward 148 Hellcat Mark II kit, which is part of a combo kit. I was meant to be building this as well, but yes, less said the better. But Mark pulled it out of the bag, I have to say.
So did he only complete 50% if it's a combo kit?
Well, now I've got to be honest. Yes, you're right in what you're saying, but there is a picture on the mess with 2 of them.
Yes, I did see that.
And I almost fell over and banged my head quite seriously because I thought he'd actually built 2 of them, which I don't think he's done. Mark, I think he's in the chat, so please don't lie to me and tell me you did. With the
I wouldn't have put it past him though. He's
The
been
problems
quite
we had
prolific
with
the last several months.
the problems I had with the PE, if he did 2 with the problems, I'll kill him. I'll disqualify him just for the fact he's been too cocky.
Well, hopefully next time Scott Nat's on, if you come up, then you can collar him because he'll be there.
Oh, that's true. Yes, yeah. But no, he done a fine job. It is a nice kit.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Don't get me wrong. I had issues with the. He's just said there. Look,
Yeah.
I do like Mark. Mark's a really nice guy. He nearly made me myself, honestly. Yeah, it was only one this year. So obviously Mark loses a point because he only did half the kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How mean would that be? Yeah, no, he did a fine job. I had a problem with the PE, but the kit itself is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the modeler. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh,
now this is John. I'm going to murder your name, John. I'm so sorry. This is Bonnie. Bonani. Thank you.
So almost Italian sounding, isn't it?
Yeah. This is John's effort, and
that's beautiful. I like that. Nice little Jagdpanther Mark II, is it?
Yeah, I believe that is exactly what it is. It's incredibly
gorgeous.
In 48 hours.
Nice paintbrush
Yeah,
work.
that camo's lovely. Really, really well done.
Yeah.
And the tracks. Very nice. I've just finished a set of tracks today as well.
Yeah, it is outstanding.
Yeah. It's a nice kit. I want one of those.
And there's the top view. Really, really nice. Bear with me a second while I just try and find. Okay, that's not working for me. Sorry, bear with me a second. Bear with, caller.
Stand by one.
Do you know when you've got the ability to have like a really modern, up-to-date computer that works really well? Yeah. Looking forward to that time. Anyway, so this is our next entry. This is John Mayfield.
Lovely. God love a universal carrier.
A Tamiya 148, a universal carrier 2. 1st Battalion, Grenadier Guards, Armoured Division, 1944. You put it in twice. I'm not reading it twice, John. I'm falling for that.
I've got to get me one of these as well because they are awesome.
They are. I can testify that I have got one that I've built myself, and brilliant.
Is that going on a diorama by chance?
It might be.
Yeah.
I might save it till next year and not tell anyone. Be our secret, Carl.
Yes. That's lovely.
He's done a fine job with this. Really, really nice. Although I have noticed that there's no figures.
Very true. They've gone to. They're in the mess. It's lunchtime.
Ah, yes, gotcha. Yeah, no, you're right.
Are there figures in the box, or is it without figures?
No, the figures in the box.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the mess hall eating lunch.
Yeah, they've obviously gone for lunch. Fair enough. Well, I suppose, I don't know. I'll think about that. I might have to deduct a point for him. This is Joel Middleton. This is the Tamiya 148 Crusader Mark 1.
What a tank. Awesome.
Great.
Now, that is beautiful, is it not?
That's awesome.
Very nice.
It's a great looking tank as well. That turret's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great shape.
I got to be honest, I want one.
Mm-hmm.
I do want one. I think they're lovely. And it's been remiss of me. Before we go on to this picture, John, the picture I showed a moment ago, John Bonini. So I'm so sorry if I've murdered your name. He was one of the crew from the Plastic Posse.
Right.
So Plastic
Yes.
Posse podcast. So yes, sorry. Oh no, we didn't look at that one. Go back. This is Wayne's. It's that. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but he did do a build album. And there's lots of pictures in there as well in the build album. So yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Nice. Stuart's just said it's a dragonfly. Lovely.
Yeah,
And the pilots are in there as well. Extra point for that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that a lot. Stuart Tucker's just saying there as well. Great paint job on his build. And Mark Shellard says hi, folks.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Evening.
Evening, Mark.
Carl, if you want to do the chat while I'm looking at the pictures, you can do.
Yep, can do. So you just got people saying great bells. So you got Stuart Tucker saying great paint gel. We completely agree. And there he is. He's just saying that is. I take it that is the dragonfly, the plane he's talking about. Yeah. And we've got Stuart Tucker saying ace painting. Yeah. So.
Cool. Next up is Carl Parker. This is an Airfix 148th WMIK Land Rover. Nice little build.
Very nice. Yeah.
Barry just saying there that he was talking today with John. He was doing figures and a diorama for a kit in
an umpire role on exercise in World War II.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Barry's saying hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Hello.
So this is another view.
Very nice.
I like
So,
that.
What kit is that?
That is an Airfix kit.
It's part of their the 48 scale Operic range they did.
Right. Very
Oh,
nice.
is it?
Lovely little kits, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're new tools, aren't they? Those ones?
They were new tooled then. That was about, I think it was about 2012. They released the whole range. So they did the two Land Rovers. So they did that one. They did the Snatch Land Rover, which is the hardtop armored one.
Mm-hmm.
They did a Warrior. They did the Jackal, the Coyote, and the Lynx.
Nice.
I've built all of them, and there's not a bad kit in the range.
There you
Nice. Love it.
go. Good recommendation.
Yep.
Now, I love this one, I got to say. Ian Douthwaite, with his bulldozer, 148th, obviously. Out of his comfort zone, because he normally scratch builds trucks and doesn't paint figures. So,
Nice. Very well done then. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, job.
I'm not sure, but he's not a diorama person either, is he? I don't think.
No, he's not. No, he does.
No.
He's shiny and scratch built big trucks.
Yeah, so a lot of new things practiced on, and I do love it.
Very nice. I like it.
Yeah, definitely up there as one of my favourites, I think, from the weekend. This is Victor. This is a Tamiya M4A3E8 or an Easy 8. Results. This is the result after 48 hours build. Thank you for a nice experience, Charles.
Very nice.
Nice. Yeah.
That is very nice.
It's booed.
Another iconic tank.
Yep.
Yeah, very much so. Not one I've built, actually. I think I might have to get myself.
No, I've got an Easy 8 in the stash. I've not built one yet. It's on the to-do list, which is quite long.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
Thank you, Victor.
very.
Now,
Oh, this is special.
Now this is you know what? This really is special because TJ is from one of the podcasts. I believe it's the Posse. I could be wrong. I'm gonna kick myself now. Why didn't I write it down? But he actually wasn't going to take part in the group build. He ducked out, but he got so barraged by his colleagues that he was being a wuss. And watching what was going on, he couldn't help himself. So he went on this especially and did it well under the 48 hours. So impressive job. Really, really good.
Awesome job.
Yeah. Especially for the size of it. Look at it.
Yeah. There's a lot of detail on that, and that's tiny.
Just if you want to compare it, I've got the 1/9 one here, half built. Just so you can see the size difference.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that thing is microscopic. And there's a Tamiya paint pot.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
There's quite some difference. So, it's very special, that what he's done there.
It is.
Must have, his eyeballs must be extra special.
Isn't there a video build series with that, Carl?
This one?
Yeah.
Thanks, James. It will be finished, yes. That is the next on the build thing.
It will be.
Apart from something else, which...
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the last picture from TJ. TJ, thank you so much for getting involved. And I really appreciate the fact that whether you were goaded or not is irrelevant. The fact that you took part and did something like that, I'm really grateful. And well, as I say, I think it was half the time or thereabouts. So in theory, I suppose you may have beaten the guys from the Netherlands, but I can't really say yes or no to that.
So,
but
a nice little comment here from Mark, just to keep it all fair. Now, what would you use for the brake cables on a bike that scale?
Oh my god!
Human hair?
Gotta be.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could ask Luke to donate some beard hairs. They're a bit sturdier.
Yeah.
They're long enough.
Good idea. Go and play with your PE, Mark. Get back in your box. But thank you very much, TJ. This was my effort.
Very nice.
Wow.
Now, obviously, for the 48-hour build, the tank was the build and the diorama. The picture frame idea was something I came up with as I was going to sleep on Saturday night. So, as you can see, it's not 100% finished. But I wanted to show this particular picture because there is a background, obviously, there within it. And this will be completed. The interior of the box that it's sitting in will be painted and fiddled with to the right amount. And then it will be auctioned off. Now, you can buy this in the very near future, and all the money will go directly to Models for Heroes. So watch out for that.
Perfect. So, Don Pedro saying good night, all. Thanks for coming along, Don.
Good night, Don. I will speak to you. Don, I will speak to you in the week. I did see a message. I'm so sorry I didn't answer it, but
yes, start looking for thermals, Don.
Don, take care. So this is the actual build.
Very nice.
Yeah,
beautiful.
How did you do the cobblestones, if you don't mind me asking, James?
Well,
great job, James.
That was really well timed, actually. Basically, as you can see, that is balsa foam.
Right, yeah.
How I did it? If I don't know if the other one shows it better. I don't think it does. Yeah. So, if you look at the screen on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see the cobbles are a lot more defined than they are as they go back.
Yeah.
Now I did that on purpose because I knew it was going to be going in a frame.
Yeah.
So that was partly time and hopefully partly for a visual effect.
Yes.
but the front ones were done with a piece of where did I put that? A piece of plastic. Oh, where did I?
Because I've seen people doing it in like plasterboard and stuff like that with a straw, and they've just squared the straw off and just dab it with a straw.
Yeah, very similar idea. Basically, I will show you in just a second as I slide it out of the bag.
But obviously, plastic straws are quite rare now.
They are. So, mouse. So these are my little stamps that I use. So the little plastic, hollowed out tubes and that sort of thing. You can buy this. It's just like a plastic strip, but obviously that's a box strip.
Yeah, it's like the evergreen stuff.
Yeah, like the evergreen stuff. Yeah,
exactly that. It's evergreen stuff. So what I've done is I've got a square. I've got a very small one for this sort of scale. I've got a bigger one which would be bricks for 1/48. I've got different round diameters for cobbles and all that sort of stuff. So that's all I used.
Nice.
So really easy to do. But with what you can see there, obviously the front part here is or the bit to the right is a lot more work gone into it. As you slowly go back, I did less, and I used different things. So as you get to the middle of the tank, it was more a carving tool than it was bat tool, because it was a lot more rough. And then I gave up, is the honest truth. I didn't do all of it. So there you go. That's my effort.
So Thomas is just telling Mark that sacrifices were made in the name of expediency. So that's why there was no brake cables or brakes on the handlebars.
Yes.
And we've been joined by Wayne Cooper saying, "Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I think I missed my entry." Indeed, you did, Wayne. You were right near the beginning.
Yeah.
And we all drooled over it.
We did. Lovely dragonfly, Wayne. Well done.
Yes.
So that's mine. 4 pictures in there. Sorry, a bit cheeky of me, but it's no more.
Is that admin's privilege? Is it?
No, I just didn't delete that one, so I do apologise.
Oh.
Now this is Darren Cook's effort. He didn't finish it completely, unfortunately.
Not far off, though, is he?
No, not far off at all. But Darren Cook is one of the crew from the Model Geeks, and he done a fine job on that. Really did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotta love a helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Great.
And this one is from Doug Smith. Doug Smith is from the Plastic Posse podcast.
Nice. Again.
The reason it's on the glass is because he had problems with his undercarriage.
It's nothing worse.
Nothing worse. No, I wasn't a doctor and I couldn't help him. And then I saw that was on the glass and I understood. But yeah, we didn't have any medics at the event, unfortunately. So anyway, beautiful job. And what was really funny was as when we started on the first day, he was already in his paint booth within 30 minutes.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah. I did see that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And Doug, I'm going to repeat what you said to me was. His words to me were, do you know what? I wasn't sure I wanted to get involved because I really didn't think I'd be able to do it in 48 hours.
Yeah, it's surprising what you can get done.
Yeah.
But you got your mind set on it.
Fantastic job. Really, really good. Now, this is Andrew Frills, or Frildo, from the Model Geeks podcast crew. He didn't finish, unfortunately. This is a 109, ME 109.
Again, that's not far off, is it?
But I'm going to give it as a completed build. Now, the reason for that is he was actually building a different kit. He was building a P40. P40, yes.
Yeah.
He was building a P40. He had got it to the stage where he was painting it and everything. And for some unknown reason, the fuselage snapped.
Ooh.
And what I mean by that, it was put under stress when he glued it all together. It was put under so much stress that it literally shattered, not along the seam. It shattered in a different place, so he couldn't continue with it, which I was gutted for him because he'd done quite a lot of work. So he quickly pulled this out of his dad's stash, not out of his, which made me chuckle. So he gets an extra point for it from his dad's stash as well. So well done, Frildo. Brilliant.
Yeah, well done.
See, that's not far off done, is it, really?
No, it's not at all. So next up is Ian. This is his entry.
T34. Very nice.
Really, really nicely done. He sent a lot of flattering messages saying how much he enjoyed the 48-hour build. So it was great to have you there, Ian. And thanks for putting such a fine piece in as well.
Yeah. I'm liking that the numbers of the decals, if it is a decal.
Well, I think
unless he's used a stencil.
I think he did it with a brush.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Which is how it would have been done at the time, so fair play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So I didn't think it was a decal, but yeah.
I know Ian's got a full build album as well, so you probably pick up that sort of tip looking through his album.
Yeah, I'll have to go and have a look at that.
Yeah, it's a lovely build, really, really nice. So well done, mate. Now, this is I think I've got this name wrong. Why do I think this? Now I've put on there it's John. It's not John. In fact, I know it's not John.
Didn't start the Panther.
Yeah, this is. This was one of the guys, I believe, from the Plastic Posse, and I believe his gentleman's name was Scott.
2 minutes, I'll find out for you, James.
Yeah, can you have a look on the chat because it'll be on there with it. I know it's Scott, but I can't think of his second name.
Scott.
I can remember you talking about this.
Yeah,
on the last show.
This is Samo. Yes, of course. Yeah. So it's Samo is Samo again. I believe was another person out of the podcast cruise that didn't really think he wanted to get involved and accidentally knocked this up within 48 hours.
You did say that he's one of the modelers that likes to take several months over a build and everything's meticulously done and very precisely made and painted. So he's done because it looks phenomenal, especially that paintwork.
Do you know what? He's put that down as not finished, but apart from doing it together, I can't see what else needs to be done to it.
No.
I've got to be honest. So, yes, I will edit that name. Sorry, Scott, I put the name down wrong. That's a phenomenal build. Do you know what? I just love that paintwork. I love those wings, the way all that fading and weathering and
each panel's individual.
Oh my God! Yes, absolutely beautiful. Thanks for taking part, and that is lovely. Hopefully, when it's finished, you'll pop a picture up somewhere along the line. So this is Stefan's, and I spelt your name wrong, Stefan. Sorry, I've just realised. I told you, call yourself a secretary. Get out.
Wait for that frying pan. Dong.
Yeah, this is Stefan's entry.
Yeah, Mark's just confirming there about that P47. He's saying that is gorgeous. It is very, very nice. Beautifully done.
In fact, to be honest,
as are all the builds.
I want to bend his ear and ask him how he did that because I really am intrigued. I know I can see that it's painting. I really want to know more. But anyway, it's back to Stefan's. This is just a fantastic build.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And we'd had when Stefan finished earlier than the 48-hour build, just to rub it in.
It's lovely. Really nice.
I saw a picture of this before. Obviously, everybody else did. Because
I thought you were going to say before the weekend. Then it's like,
yeah, I saw it 2 months ago when we were talking. When he first put in our private little chat through the chat that I'd used for organising all this, he sent a picture, and I said to him then, I said, it's just. I can't tell what scale it is. If it wasn't for those bottles in the background, I just wouldn't know. I really wouldn't. And this confirms it.
Very nice.
And the fact you've done black and white picture as well, Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's blushing now.
Yeah.
I can see he's blushing. I would put him on full screen.
Has anyone else gone really warm? Something generating a lot of heat.
It's hot, isn't it, Stephen? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, Mark's also piped in there saying that diorama is wonderful. Top mark.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stunning work.
A work of art, I can honestly say. That's a whole different conversation. So next up is our very own Steve Spencer
Nice.
Bailey with his Tamiya Spitfire. Yes, it's very nice, and diorama, and very nice.
Yeah.
He struggled so much with this blessing.
He stressed himself out a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I had to quantify myself. He wasn't struggling; he just stressed over it too
He
much.
stressed himself too much. Yeah, he was worrying overly much, which he shouldn't have done, because he's done this for the last. Well, this is his third one, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's been to them all, so.
Yeah, but you do though, don't you? I mean, I do. We're all guilty of it, but you have to remind yourself that it's the participation, not the finish.
Yeah,
that's so much more important.
I think Mark messaged him a bit, gave him some words of encouragement that helped him along.
He did.
So well done, Mark.
And thank you to Mark for that, because it's difficult when we're doing what we're doing. We don't always pick up on people having issues.
No, and you're concentrating pretty much on your own stuff at that time. So well done, Mark, for noticing that.
That help is awesome. So thank you indeed. And it's just a lovely build. I like it.
I do. It's nice. Let's put it this way. It's turned out better than his last Spitfire that ended up in the bin.
Yes.
His Tamiya one.
Yes.
That he had an absolute nightmare with.
This is Whitey, or Andrew White. Andrew is part of the Model Geeks. He didn't finish, unfortunately, but this is the point where he got it to, and he was just literally, as we were closing up last night, masking off for the final coats, etc. So I know Whitey will at some point post up the finished article, but great build. I like that. There's only one picture of it, unfortunately. But we go straight on to this.
Oh, you got to love a TIE fighter. Got to love a TIE fighter.
This is Scott. Scott Gentry is from the Plastic Posse crew, and he actually started the build in his own time zone. So these pictures were sent to me. Oh God, I can't remember what time it was, but I think I'm right in saying he's about 5 or 6 hours behind us. So it would have been wee small hours. And he even, I didn't put it in here, but he even sent me a picture with a timestamp, like an iPad next to it to prove when he finished, which was great of him. So thank you for that. But it's a lovely build, another lovely build.
Yeah, just Stuart Tucker's just said, like, a classic Spitfire in a suitable set in a class build. So
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Oh no, hang on. Sorry, Don. We'll get to Don's in a second.
Oh, look at that.
Now that's
lovely.
That's beautiful.
Very lovely details.
Yeah. It was a Bandai kit, wasn't it?
It was a Bandai fine grade kit, I believe.
A fine scale kit.
Fine scale kit, yeah.
Nice.
So really
like,
nice.
Like hen's teeth.
Yeah. So privileged that he did it for us. Done a good job on it too. Unfortunately, Don's shot away. So
Lisa's craft station. They're saying awesome tie. Yeah, I taught her well. It's okay.
Don Pedro unfortunately has had to shoot off, but this was Don's work, and
awesome.
I'll tell you what. How do I put this? Don impressed me an awful lot over the weekend. I really did. He put so much effort in. And I think one of the most impressive things that happened was after, I think it was the second show, but basically by about 10, 11 o'clock on the first part of what we were doing, he said, "Oh yeah, I'm just gluing this together, but I've got the base done or started." and turned around and pulled out the base, which, I'm just like, oh, when did you do that? Oh, I just did that.
You're looking at 12 hours plus for that resin to dry.
Yeah. That's the only thing he's disappointed with. He didn't have enough resin to do what he wanted on the diorama, but it's just amazing. Really is amazing.
It's just a small piece of resin. It's not that thick.
Okay.
Okay. So,
but still, look at it.
He did that. He did figures. He did the scenery. He did the Jeep as well. That was also something he did. He made it there and then. No adding on dioramas or bits to dioramas. It was that was everything he did in that 48 hours. So massive congratulations to Don. It's just amazing.
Yeah. He did a great job.
He did. I just hope we haven't got him in trouble with his good lady.
No, she was sitting also there. She was also painting.
Oh yes, okay. This is Frildo. We've seen this one, haven't we?
Yep.
Am I going backwards or something?
TJ Hall has just confirmed that it was a fine molds TIE fighter.
Yes.
Wow, they're not easy to get hold of.
No, not at all. Mark there confirming that great for Steve to push himself to get that Spitfire done. Great models and builds so far.
Yeah, indeed.
Lisa Scratch Stacey saying that she really enjoyed the builds over the weekend. Absolutely amazeballs. So, and Mark, you've been saying glad it's only once a year.
Well, it's funny.
Watch this space.
Hold that thought. Moving on very quickly. This is Jonathan Anderson. I can't remember what the vehicle is, and I apologise because I've added some of these pictures because obviously you can see my name's there. So I've added this picture into the reveal album because I didn't want it to be missed out. But it's a brilliant build.
Nice. Little armoured car.
Yes. What's the name of it? Oh, that's going to annoy me.
Yeah.
Now, Jonathan has done a build album as well on the Model Officers Mess. So if you want to check out the whole build, by all means do. But just for your amusement and to understand the scale of this build, there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I had to add that picture because I thought that was amazing. That's so clever. But yeah, that's how tiny that was. And to think that was the detail that he got on that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That is amazing. And even to the point where I'm looking at that shovel and thinking to myself, there's 3 different types of paint on that shovel head. There is.
Yeah.
There is. I've zoomed in on it. I've checked it. It's just like, oh my God, how the hell did you do that? Awesome. Next up is Ian Bonner. And this is another cracking build as well. Again, sorry, don't know what it is. I didn't write it on there.
Sorry, Barry's saying in the chat that was a Lewis Scout car.
Right, there you go. Okay.
There we go.
This one is a German armored vehicle of some description.
It's an elephant.
Elephant? Yeah. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah. Paper tank, I think it was. I don't think it was ever produced. But I'm not sure of that.
I think you're right.
You may well be. It's a lovely thing, though.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a monstrously huge thing.
Yeah. And again, tracks just...
Yeah. Gotta love tracks. Tracks are the best part of any build.
And the
love
detail...
tracks.
And the detail at the bottom of that chassis is just mind-boggling. So impressed. Next up is Lewis. Lewis with his Superbug 148 from Edward. I believe it was Lewis here.
Yeah, Edward.
Can you just zoom in there, James, to make sure all those decals are on?
Yeah, let me just do that 1 second. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, it's a really great build. Well done, Lewis. Honestly,
Thank you.
Great lines on the paintwork, like really clean.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Nice.
mightily
Great result.
impressed.
Yeah.
And considering these birds come with a great deal of decals and stencils and all that sort of stuff, and I know for a fact Lewis hates them, absolutely hates them.
And for a fact that Lewis isn't really a plane builder either.
He's not. He's more of a ship person. I
Mhm.
said that very well. He likes the floaties. Sorry. So yeah, cracking job, Lewis. Really, really like
Thank
it.
you.
And this was your first year, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, for the first year build as well.
Yeah.
Mightily impressive because I can tell you from experience, and Carl will back me up on this. The first year we did it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm glad we.
The video is out there to watch if you want to go and have a good laugh.
It is, yeah, yeah. You're right, actually. But I got to be honest. I'm so glad in the first year we didn't go as big as we went this year because we would have been well under pressure.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, well done, Lewis. Cracking.
Marvelous.
Now, this is from one of Lewis's children. This is Paige. Paige's camper van.
Nice.
One thing I didn't do, and I apologise profusely, I will ensure that we do it next year, 100%. It was a last minute thing, and I didn't advertise it well. But what we did on the Saturday, 10 till 5, I think it was on Saturday, we gave it a little bit of a children's slot, if you like. And the idea was that if you had children or young ones, to get them involved, make it a family event. And Paige and Connor did a build each. So this is Paige's camper van.
Awesome. Awesome.
Nice.
And there she is playing with it. Now it gets more impressive. This is Connor's Beetle. A mighty fine job indeed.
Nice.
And this is Connor playing with it. Now I know for a fact, well done, Connor. The prize for whatever happened really is down to you because I know Paige broke hers several times with playing with it, which is fine. Yeah, so that's all part of the fun. But Connor didn't. He didn't break his once. So
Nice.
well done, Connor. Extra points to you for not breaking that. But that concludes the review. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, I've forgotten. I do apologise. That's my own fault. How silly of me. This is Johnny Burton's Spitfire.
Nice.
He didn't finish it, but I told him he still had to put his pictures up. So Johnny was looking after children at the same time. So
he's done very well then. Wow.
Quite a lot of good work there.
Yeah.
And he's not a fast builder anyway. But yeah, well done, Johnny.
Very nice, Johnny. So Steve Jones is just saying that actually 91 elephants were made.
Yeah, but did they actually see combat? I don't think they actually see combat, did
Yes.
they? They did?
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That proves me a liar.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, you're not liar, just not right.
Misinformed.
Yes.
You did clarify. In fairness, you did clarify that you weren't sure what the information you were giving was right or wrong.
Stuart Tucker would just like to point out that the kids did finish first as well.
Oh, Stuart, I tell you what, get in there indeed. Yeah, that means the UK beat the Netherlands after all. Get in there.
Yeah. And there you go. Steve from Scale Modelling Site is saying they first saw combat at Kursk. So there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you for that for Steve.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Let's have a look if there's any more. I'm not sure if there is or isn't. Oh, yes, there is. Nice cockpit work. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. And
it's not easy to build models with kids running around.
No. And that is the last one in the reveal album.
Awesome. Fantastic work, people.
Cracking work there.
Very good.
Honestly, I just can't express how I feel about the quality and quantity of the work over this weekend. I really can't. It's mind blowing, really mind blowing. So congratulations to all of you that took part. Something in which I've done over the weekend, but I want to just re-emphasize and do it again. I want to thank everybody's partners or wives, girlfriends, families that are around them while they've been building. Without your support, they couldn't have done what they did. Whether it would be you just leaving them be to get on with it and ignoring them, which you might do all the time, I don't know, but mine does. Not at all, but whether it's feeding, cups of coffee, encouragement, because I know for a fact there were times where partners were encouraging the modeler to crack on and get on with it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for allowing them 48 hours to bend plastic. And I'm going to say it for them. They love you loads, and they wouldn't want to be without you. So thank you very much.
Yeah. So a couple of messages coming here. So from Steve Jones, great models and very successful GB are wonderful to see. We've got Edward Millership saying, all great builds, guys. Impressed on what can be achieved in such a short time. Yeah, but I think we all need to thank James as well for organising this. I know what's gone on in the background with this. So very well done, James.
Yeah.
Very well done indeed.
Yeah, I would
very well done.
say on behalf of Models for Heroes, but for all of you, for James, for all you guys organising it, running it, it's no easy thing to do a live stream. It's certainly not an easy thing to do a live stream and produce models of that quality in 48 hours. It's no mean feat to do that. For everyone that's watched, everyone that's supported it, as James said, people's partners, families that have just let them get on with it all weekend, bought them coffee, glasses of water, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That money is going to such a great place, and it's going to do so much good for a lot of people. So I will wear the ambassador hat for the next 20 seconds and say, on behalf of Models for Heroes and all the beneficiaries, current and beneficiaries that we don't yet have, that money is going to help them immensely. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, I can, as a volunteer, I can talk for the charity as well, in as much as this year has been an incredibly difficult year for all charities. The ability for the charity to raise money at events that they go to promote what they do has gone. We've not had that opportunity at all. So it's been difficult. But I promise you, and I know this from first-hand fact, that the work didn't stop. The work didn't stop at all. In fact, it got busier, much, much busier. Even to the point that when it first started, I had a conversation with Malcolm and said to him about doing online sessions, which we were already tinkering with, but it's so much bigger than that now, so much bigger. We're not tinkering with sessions anymore. We're doing online sessions, and we're doing something in the region of 5 to 6 different sessions a week. And we are just rolling out another 3 or 4 sessions. And we have got plans in the very near future for that to be doubled, if not tripled. So we have not, as a charity, I speak on behalf of the charity, we have not stopped still. We have modified our approach, and even to the point that I can say on behalf of Malcolm, and he won't mind me saying this, that other charities have looked to see what he's doing, and they want to do the same as him. So he has become a benchmark for the big charities. And congratulations to Malcolm for everything he does, because he works so hard. And this money makes such a massive difference. And we've played videos all the way through this weekend on purpose to remind you of the people that are volunteers, the people that are the beneficiaries. And we've been very lucky to have even Al Murray send us a video to say, keep going, well done, and what a great charity. So, the next 12 months for the charity is going to be enormous. Transforming, I think, would be the right phrase. And this money's going to help. So thank you. Mark Ewan's just saying, totally enjoyable weekend and taking part. Thanks, guys. And what a great hobby community. Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Good comment. Good comment from Barry as well, saying fantastic weekend. I'm so proud to be a member of the Models for Heroes. What a huge bunch of stars you are, and thank you for saving his sanity.
There's a beneficiary right there.
Yeah.
And it is life-saving. We said it in the stream. Luke said it in his stream. He said it in videos that he's done on his channel, saying that it literally is life-saving.
Yeah, and it's no secret, and I've made no secret of it, which is why I'm so passionate about it. If I hadn't have found this hobby 8 years ago, I'd be dead or in prison. No two ways about it.
Yeah,
it's so important.
Yeah, it's so is important. So on that note, if you don't know already and you're watching, 27 of you, dig deep. This is how to do it. So there you go. We're going to wrap up now. We've been going for nearly an hour and a half, would you believe?
Wow, that went quick.
Yeah, didn't it just? Thank you so much for everyone that's joined me in the studio in all our separate booths. Thank you for the 25 people that have been watching. And those that have come in and gone and the rest. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for your support over the weekend. Two last things I need to say is obviously this model that I built will be completed in its box, so you can hang it on a wall, and it will be auctioned. So watch out for that. The other thing which Luke doesn't know as a surprise, we've been given 2 kits in which we had hoped to auction during the 48 hours, but unfortunately trying to mash all the buttons and work and all that, I just couldn't do it, so I chickened out. So, but watch out for the Model Officers Facebook page, because there will be 2 auctions through the week where you can buy a kit. And I can't show you those kits right now, unfortunately, because I haven't got them. Oh, there we go. Yes, Luke, over to you. These kits that Luke's about to...
Where's he gone?
I do hope he pulls his trousers up before he gets up.
Let's hope he puts trousers on before he stands up.
So, first one is that, which is a tack-on N9.
Yep, I do have that kit, and it is fantastic.
There you go, in 2 schemes.
Yeah,
that's the first one.
I've got that kit. It's absolutely amazing.
And second one is a mini art book.
Oh, look at that.
204
Nice.
Razor blade.
Very
Nice.
There you go.
I should be having a chat with the lady behind me about that one.
That's fantastic. And I've not done this on purpose to embarrass you, but Luke has donated those kits himself. The donation you make, or in the auction, when we do the auction, the price, what you're bidding on, will not include postage. Postage will be added. And we will sort that out with Luke, so he makes sure that he is not paying the postage.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that afterwards, James.
I know we we're going to argue, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So there. Anyway, so watch out for that this week. We will put those posts up, and I promise you, by Friday, those auctions will happen. And then after the end of the week, we'll get the kits out to whoever wins the auctions, etc. There will be a minimum put on them. And remember, please remember, it's for charity. Dig deep as you possibly can. They are 2 amazing kits, well worth having in the stash. So with that said, I just want to double check because I'm mashing buttons here. We missed anything? Stuart Tucker's washing his hands for Malcolm. Barry's just saying, you, me too, buddy. Thanks again so very much. Bless you all. And Steve Jones is just saying, a great show, guys. Have a great week and happy modeling indeed. So we're going to wrap things up. Thank you very much. Before we do, let me give you a quick look at the total. Let's hope that we've managed to break that special number. So close. Thank you, everybody that's dipped into their pocket this evening and made that so close to the 80% of that target, £800. I'm hoping my boss is watching. Boss, if you are watching, remember what we spoke about earlier on today. I will be calling you in the morning. So the Just Giving page will be open until the end of this week.
Okay, I was going to say, when does that actually close, James? Because I'll pink that around as well.
It'll close on the 26th or 27th. I think. Let me double check.
Friday's the 26th, is it? I think
Friday 26th.
Friday,
I think it ends. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll leave it open for a little longer because I really would love to get to that total. But if we don't, I know that every penny will make the difference. So I'm not gonna cry about it. But come on, let's dig deep. We can do it. I know we can do it. We still obviously got the auctions to add to it. We still got the auction for the built model there as well. So I think we're going to be close. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone that's joined us and been with us as part of this weekend. Here's looking forward to next year and Nat's birthday.